What's going on YouTube? It's Pelfrey, and this is another video on the Red Sea Reefer 250. Now, recently I saw an Instagram post of a guy that I follow. I cannot remember his name for the life of me right now, but he had the 350 or the 450, I cannot remember. And it blew out a seam right here, which is anybody's worst nightmare. And I'm not sure why, it blew out the seam, but luckily he was home and he was able to put a bucket or a brute trash can next to the tank to kind of catch the water. And I've only heard of Red Sea tanks blowing out on the bigger tanks, you know, when you get up to like the 750s and 650s, whatever, the big tanks. I've never heard or seen of the 450, 350, 250, 170. I've never seen any of them blow a seal. And, you know, I'll take my luck for what it is. I got some nasty spots over here that I need to clean up on the glass. But that is definitely a reefer's worst nightmare. You know, just either coming home or asleep or whatever, and the tank is empty. Not only because we are caring for the inhabitants inside of the tank, but because of the damage that it's going to do to the floor and everything else that's on the floor. So by no means take that Red Sea is having an issue, because I'm pretty, you know, I don't keep up with them, you know, 100%, but I'll say 75% I keep up with Red Sea. And I don't see it very often, again, unless it's one of the huge tanks. And, you know, truth be told, unless you're using some thick glass, most manufacturers do not make rimless tanks at all that are, you know, 300 gallons and above, simply because of the pressure. So, you know, you'll either get a Euro brace tank, you'll get the Euro brace on the top, you'll get the Euro brace on the bottom of the tank, and that just gives it extra support, and ultimately you don't have the middle center brace there. But anyway, as you know, this was all Reef Cleaner's dry rock, with the exception of this piece right here. It's Marco, and I've only used Reef Cleaner rock and Marco rock, and I love both of them. I've had great success as far as a tank is concerned with both rocks. Now, granted, you know, you can't take my coral success on that because we're just not there yet, but you know, the tank has definitely gone through ugly stages and whatnot, and that's just what it does. So I actually have another piece of Reef Cleaner rock down here. I left my light on accidentally, so it's about to die. So I'll turn that off and pull it out in a second and charge it. But I have another piece down here in a sump, and that's the good thing about a sump, is you can cycle your rock in the sump before it goes into the display. But I added this piece, and this piece to the display tank weeks ago, and I still don't have any algae on the rock. Usually it'll get a brown film on the rock, and you'll have to combat that with you know, doing more water changes, GFO, whatever the case may be. But I've not had that for some reason with this rock. And I did have this rock in the sump for a very long time, so I know it is cycled when it goes into the display tank. This is not my end-all be-all aquascape. I don't like it at all. Matter of fact, if you don't remember, I took the base off this pedestal rock, and it's just sitting there. So I don't know exactly what my end aquascape is, but after watching Billy Pipes for a while, he's always used the CaribSea LifeRock, and they were generous enough to send me 20 pounds of the shapes. So let's go over to the kitchen and let's take a look. All right, so I'm gonna try to get this all in the frame. I understand that we can only see from here back. So let's see if we can pull this out without making too much of a mess that I have to clean up later. Again, there was a ton of packing peanuts in here, which we could all appreciate, and a ton of bubble wrap. And I may even need something to cut open the plastic here. So this is a piece here. Let's unwrap this. I've never seen this before, so this is excellent. This is a great shape. We got another shape here. So let's set this aside. I got the towel on the countertop so that I don't damage our new countertops and get in trouble for that. Let me get this one unwrapped here. Sorry it's taking so long, but it is what it is. And another great shape there. Just slide back here and throw some of this in the trash can without making too much of a mess. Gotta get this cleaned up before the wife gets home. So I don't really know how many pieces. I think there's 4 pieces in here, but like I said, it's 20 pounds of rock. It's a little donut, little cave there. Let me set that there. And then last, let me see if I can open this up inside the box. Minimize some of the aftermath here. Oh man, this is excellent. This is awesome. Look at this piece. So I'm not good at aquascaping at all. Matter of fact, it's my least favorite thing to do. But these pieces, you know, I don't know how to situate them, to be honest with you, and that's pretty stable. Let's see what you can see there. You can see that. So I don't know if that's the end all be all, but this piece, that's an arch there, that's an arch there. This is the biggest of the 4. There's no more pieces in here, which is this is excellent though, because you can look inside there. It's a great cave to hide in, and you know, maybe you just do something like this, and you have another piece like this, and then another piece. It's kind of top heavy there, so maybe we turn it a little bit and get it to sit somehow. Maybe we can set it on the front there. Just depends on how much room I have in my tank. You know, this wouldn't be bad even for a nano. I'm thrilled if you can't tell. I mean, this is some good stuff. Obviously, this is not. I wouldn't want to put it up high here. What I would ultimately like to do is maybe make this an arch to maybe my existing rock work. So yeah, I'm probably gonna pull out some of the rock work. Oh hell, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm probably gonna pull out some of my existing rock work and cycle it in a brute trash can, just because it's so much rock and I kind of want to put it in the tank at the same time. But I'm thrilled with it. It's great rock. It's heavy. You know, it's obviously, you know, purple already. Probably does need to use a little rinsing. You can see the towel's got some residue on it, but at the end of the day, I love this stuff. So thank you, CaribSea. So I've had a chance to mess with the rock for a while, and I'm still not definitive on what is going to end up as an aquascape, but the options are endless with this stuff. I like the previous aquascape. I like this one, and you know, it's pretty secure. You know, I could put some super glue on some of the points here that Billy Pipes talked about. So this is a piece here, this is a piece here, you know, you can super glue it here and here. This is a piece here, and this is that same top piece, and then we have a bottom piece there. And that takes up less real estate versus how I had it before. But I've been playing with this stuff for a while, and to be honest with you, I really cannot wait to get it inside the Red Sea Reefer 250. But with that said, stay tuned on what happens with the CaribSea LifeRock, the 20 pounds of stacked rock. So yeah, let's see how we can transform the Red Sea Reefer 250 into 2020. As always, I appreciate you following along. Disregard the noise there. Be sure to check out the website at pilfrey.net. Check me out on Instagram at pilfreysreef, and I'll catch you on the next one.